Hellcat. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Alright guys, so welcome to another video today. This time, as you can probably tell from the video, it's the RRL F115 Season 2 highlights from Brazil. And I hope you guys enjoyed that hot lap. That wasn't actually the fastest lap because we did actually 2 sessions of qualifying, and because obviously the lobby got completely reset because of a lag issue on the first race. We had to reset the whole thing. I actually did a 10.4 instead of 10.0. So that was actually the best I did actually on that day, so I thought I'd show you that. I didn't record the 10.4 that, which was horrible. But as you can see at the moment, we've got a punch. We were running about P4, and we've looked for some good solid points. And then I tried to do 3 stops on this track. I did 2 primes and tried to do 2 primes on 1 option. And I was stretching out the primes as long as I could. For some reason, it gave me a puncher, even though I did the same amount of laps on this set of primes as I did on the last set of primes. So I was very angry at this point, and that ruined my race pretty much. From this point onwards, the race was ruined. The fight was still on for P7, so we pitted on for some option tyres, and yeah, I mean, it just. Race was just it wasn't great, and yeah, just really upsetting how bad the race was. It didn't go very well, and you know, it wasn't the best. It just I mean, I was running very well at the start of the race, but this seems like this track, it's all about slipstream, and if you have the slipstream in the toe, it really helps you run this track, and that's why I hate this track. But at this point I wasn't driving very well, and you see I want to cut in like a Jehovah. Sorry for bad driving here, but I was just so angry with myself, and I was just angry with the way things went in this race that it just sort of cracked me up, and like I just was angry with a lot of things. That the fact is, like, I was battling with people who weren't as fast as me, and you'll see that later on. And you know, sorry for those drivers that I'm mentioning, but when I mentioned those, but the fact is they know full well that I'm faster, and I'm battling with them, and I feel that I should have been in the top 5. And when that puncture happened, that just really ended my race. I mean, it didn't do me any justice, and hard. It's psychologically, it's just hard to come back from this. But I still had a chance of P7, so I continued on. And but at this point, I was very agitated. I was very upset, and wasn't happy with the way things went in the race. So continue on right now, and you can see people coming in the pit lane. I think it's Oscar, and I think it's the Iceman. So this time, I knew there was a chance of P7 on the card, so I went for it. And cut the corner there. I'm just sorry. The driving is horrendous, and I'm not gonna lie. You can hate me or like in the comments. I was horrendous. At this point, we've got Oscar in front of us, so he's started driving us, and we're going to slipstream right now. We're going up the inside, and we made the move stick. But the thing is that Oscar was able to actually keep up with us. And you know, obviously, Oscar, if you're watching this video, I think he might be. You know, he knows full well. He's told me that he was surprised that I was fighting with him because you know how low down I was, and considering that he knows I'm a fast driver. But the fact is, this race went so badly. I mean, I was battling with Oscar, and you know, I don't mind battling with whoever. I don't mind battling with anyone, but this was just hard to take because I was down there with low points. I was 3rd in the championship was on, and from this race onwards, pretty much 3rd is going to be hard to get now because Jordan K finished in a very good position yesterday out of the race. But here comes, I think he's running this track. It's all about toe, and when I lost the toe in the early stint, that was the race over, because you can't catch up very easily without the toe, without the 1 second or the DRS zone. So once you lost it on the straight, this is the characteristic of this track. You see Oscar's coming back at me. He came from like about over a second back, and he just got me around the outside of him. And I didn't treat me any different to anyone else. You know, I don't mind battling with people who are not as fast as me, but on this track, it's almost like the skill level is like, it's like limited. It's like it's like a limit of it. Like in qualifying, it's all well and good, but in the race, it's all like pretty much equal, because you know, like the slipstream really helps people out who are not as fast, and that was happening here in this race. And I was behind Oscar trying to make a move, and it just wasn't working out. So up the inside I go, and yeah, I'll have to stick behind Oscar for these next laps, and really fed with me. But actually, I just realised that the reason why I had a puncture was because I was on the option tyre, even though I told Jeff, and actually I remember this, I told Jeff to put the primes on, because I did the first set of tyres on the primes, first stint I did on primes, second stint I did on primes, I was supposed to do on primes, and my first stop I went on primes, my second stop I was supposed to go on primes, but they put me on options, even though I told Jeff to put me on primes, they put me on options, so that really messed my race up, obviously. That's why I got a puncture, so I was very upset with that. In DRS with Oscar right now, we'll make a pass, and we shouldn't really be battling here, and this is where the race went just bad. You know, he went up the inside here, he locks up, and he admitted after the race that it was his fault, and he apologised, and yeah, I respect that, but that was a race over, and I wasn't going to get more than 2 points anyway after, because he managed to get away quicker than me, and get spinning around, because I was so angry. So guys, I'm sorry for the negative video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel, and I'll see you for the RRL, IBW highlights, and the RRL IBW highlights. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.